Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Now, dito na po tayo sa ating pangilang lesson na to. Fourth lesson, which is the resultant of non-concurrent forces. So, ano nga ba yung mga non-concurrent forces? Sa mga nauna nating topics, ang napag-usapan natin is the concurrent forces, which is ang sabi natin, ang concurrent forces ay nagmi-meet lamang sa isang point or point of origin, no? Yun po yung tinatawag na concurrent forces. But the difference between concurrent and non-concurrent forces, the non-concurrent forces may kanya-kanya silang direksyon, no? Let's say for example, meron tayong y-axis and x-axis dito. It's possible na may isang force dito, may isang force dito, o kaya naman may isang force diyan. So, ibig sabihin, hindi sila nagmi-meet to each other. So, magkakaiba yung kanilang pinanggagalingan. So, yan po yung tinatawag na non-concurrent forces. And then, lesson lang po natin ulit, i-recap lang po natin. Kapag po tayo nakakakita ng mga gantong forces, no, automatically di-dissolve po natin yung forces na to, which is magkakaroon tayo ng y dito, and then may x dito, may y dyan, and then may x dito. Okay? Ganun lang po ulit yung mangyayari dyan. And to solve for resultant, the formula for the resultant of this problem, which will be the summation of fb squared plus the summation of fh squared. Yan po yung gagamitin nating formula for this equation. And now, to solve for the distance, para ma-solve natin si distance dito, ay gagamitin natin ang formula ni moment. No? MO is equals to RD. Yan po yung gagamitin natin mamaya to solve for the distance to this kind of problems, no? The non-concurrent forces. And now, this is the problem number 1 that we can solve to this problem. So, napakadali lang po ng problem na to. So, kung alam niyo na po yung gagawin natin, you can pause the video and proceed. Antay na lang po natin yung final answer. So, solve natin. So, ang gagawin po natin, so, summation muna po tayo ng tinatawag na vertical forces. Kasi sa ating formula, which is the R is equals to the square root of the summation of FB squared plus the summation of FH squared. Kailangan po natin yung summation ni FB and the summation ni FH. So, ibukod po natin. Paano po natin mabubukod yon? No? Sa ating pong formula, no? Kapag si FB ang pinag-uusapan, kapag pataas ang kanyang ang kanyang direction, that should be positive. Pagka pababa, that should be negative. Pagka naman po si horizontal, kapag pakanan, positive. Pag pakaliwa, negative. Yun po yung pag-uusapan natin dyan. So, paano po natin makikita yung mga vertical and horizontal kung nakaganito po yung ating forces? Sabi ko nga kanina, mag-a-apply tayo ng tinatawag nating dissolving the forces, no? Which is magkakaroon ng y-axis and x-axis. So, try natin to. Si 10 Newton, which is the FB sorry. The summation of FB is equals to what? Now, meron tayo ditong meron tayo dyang 10 newtons, no? At nakatapak or nakadikit yung ating angle sa x-axis, which is cosine, no? So, input lang natin 10 newton cosine 40. Sorry. Ano nga pala tayo? Vertical, no? So, 10 Newton Sine 40. Bakit naging sine? Kasi yung ating 40 angles na to ay nakadikit kay x-axis. Ngayon, pag sa vertical naman tayo, sa y-axis naman tayo nagbe-base, magiging sine naman siya. Pag naman nabaliktad, katulad nito, no? Nakatapak si angle kaya y-axis, kaya mababaliktad ngayon. Si y-axis, which is ito, sa original, ito ay sine. Ito sa original ito ay sine theta. At si x-axis, ito ay cosine theta. Kapag ang kanyang degree or angle ay nandito, ay nandyan, no? Pero kung ang kanyang degree angle napunta dito, mababaliktad ngayon. Ito na ngayon yung magiging cosine theta at siya naman yung magiging sine theta. Okay, sana natatandaan po yun, ano? Para po di po tayo malito. Now, sabi ko kanina, ito ay magiging 10 multiplied by sine 40 and then plus, no? Plus ba to or minus? So, negative po yung ating negative 10. Bakit? Kasi pababa po siya. Why? Paano po natin nasabing pababa? Kasi magkakaroon po siya ng dissolving forces, which is papunta po siya sa babang ganun. Yung isa po pakanan. Ito rin po, pataas naman po ito. Yung isa pakaliwa. Yung isa naman pataas. Yung isa pakaliwa, pakanan. Okay. Now, yung next natin ay 8 Newton, which is plus. So, 8 sine 30 plus 9 cosine 20. So, the summation of our FB is equals to 6.03 newtons. The next, sorry, may nakalimutan pala tayo. Plus, sorry, minus yun. Minus 12. Our answer will be equals to negative 5.97 newtons. Or 5.97 newtons downward. Yung negative po na yun, nagde-define lang po siya ng direction, kaya po siya may negative sign. Okay? Next, for the summation of FH. Summation ng FH natin, 10 cosine 40 plus, minus to, no? 8 yun papunta ng kaliwa. So, 8 cosine 30 plus, pakanan siya, plus the 9 Newton sine 20. So the answer will be 3.81 newtons. So nakuha na po natin. So to get the resultant, i-square lang po natin yan. Input lang po natin sa ating calculator. So to get the resultant, so the square root of 5.97 squared plus 3.81 squared, and that will be equal to 7.08 newtons. Therefore, to get the distance, ay sorry po, wala po pala tayong nakuhang distance dito. Hindi pala natin nalagyan. So, ang distance po nito from here to here ay 4 meters, and here to here po ay 3 meters, at ito naman simula dito 6 meters. At ito, simula dyan, meters. Okay. Sorry po pala natin nalagyan ng ano, no? Ng dito. Ng distance. Sorry. So, yan. Meron na po tayong tinatawag na resultant. So, to get the distance, no? Gamitin lang po natin yung summation natin, which is the moment. Saan po tayo magmo-moment? Dito po tayo magmo-moment kay origin. Okay? Now, we can solve for moment to get the distance. So, unahin muna natin yung part na to. Okay? So, sa part na yan, so, sa 10 Newton, maka-cancel out si vertical axis. Bakit? Kasi nagla-line up siya sa ating point of action or sa line of action. Kapag sabi natin na nakaraan, kapag nilinya siya sa sa line of action natin, matic 0. So, ang magiging answer natin dyan, which is the 10 newtons cosine 40, multiply it by 6. So, clockwise ba siya? Counterclockwise, and that will be equals to clockwise. Kasi ito ang ano natin, papunta siya pa ganun. Ito ang point of origin natin, durday siya pa ganun. Kasi hilahin niya eh. Okay? Plus times 6. So, plus yan. So, next natin ay yung 8 newton. Positive ba siya? Negative. Baka cancel out naman si the horizontal kasi nasa point of action or line of action po yung x-axis natin dito. So, cancel po yun. So, ang matitira ay negative 8 sine 30 multiply it by, saan siya perpendicular? Sa ating 4 meter. Bakit naging negative? Pataas siya. Pag umikot, pa-counterclockwise. Now, yung 9 newton natin, negative din. So, 9 cosine 20. And then lastly, the 12 newton is papunta po ng pagganon. So, clockwise. Sorry, counterclockwise. So, negative pa rin. So, 12 multiplied by 2. So, our answer for the moment is equals to negative 19.41 Newton meter. So, yan po. Nakuha na po natin yung moment. So, to find the distance, no? Because our moment of MO is equals to RD. To get the distance, cross multiply, no? So, cross multiply natin kay R. So, cancel R. Dito na po dito, ID is equals to MO over R. So, to get the distance, divide lang po natin both sides. So, divide both sides, sorry. Divide lang po natin. Ito na po yung final answer natin to get the distance, no? So, input na lang po natin sa calculator, nakuha natin dito at nakuha natin doon. So, our distance will be 19.41 divided by 7.08. So, our distance ay 7.74 meters. So, that's the answer for the number 1. Okay. Proceed naman tayo sa next problem natin, which is number 2. our next problem is this. Okay. Sa next problem natin, same procedure ulit. So, unahin lang muna natin yung vertical. So, unahin natin si 7 Newton, which is 7, no? Sine 20 plus d9 sine 20 minus 100 Newton. And our answer for the FB, summation of FB is equals to negative 94.53 Newtons. For the horizontal naman, have the 7 cosine 20 minus 9 cosine 20 equals negative 1.88 newtons. So to get the resultant, input lang po natin ulit yan. So magkakaroon tayo ng the square root of 94.53 squared plus 1.88 squared. So our answer is 94.55 newtons. So yan po yung ating resultant. So our next here to find the distance. So our MO ulit ay equal kay R times D. So to get the distance, divide both side by R, cancel R, and our answer will be D is equals to MO over R. So mag-a-apply tayo ng moment to get the MO. So wala na naman tayong distance. Ano ba yan? Lagi na lang nakakalimutan. Ang distance ito from here to here ay 4 meters. Ang distance niya dito ay 5 meters. Okay. So to get the moment, no? At wala po, may makakancel po tayo dyan kasi nasa line of action po yung ating horizontal or x axis. So cancel out po yun, 0 po yun. At yung isa pa, makakancel out yung isa, which is yung 100 Newton. Why? Kasi naka-point po siya sa ating point of line of action. No? Naka-point pa rin po siya dyan. So, cancel yan. So, 0, matic yan. Okay? Now, we can solve for the moment to get the distance. So, 7 Newton. So, this is a upward, which is counterclockwise. No? So, sine 20, distance niya ay 5. So, counterclockwise yan. So, negative yan. And this will be negative also. Counterclockwise. So, 9 Newton, 9 sine 20, multiply it by 4. That will be equal to negative 24. So, our moment here is equals to negative 24.28 Newton meter. So to get the distance, negative 24.28 Newton meter all over the Newton 9.455 Newton. That will be equals to 24.28 divided by 94.55. That will be equals to 0.26 meters. Cancel Newton to get the distance. So this is the distance for this problem. So kapag naman po hinahanap yung theta, our theta, nakaraan discuss natin yan, our theta is equals to tangent FB over FH. Yan po yung ilan natin yung nakaraan. So input lang po natin yan. So shift tan, so our FB is 94.53 all over 1.88, sorry. So our theta is equals to 88.86 degree. So ganun po siya. Okay? So that's the problem number 2. Now, the third problem. So our formula here is equals to the square root of this the summation of FB squared plus the summation of FH squared. So yung formula natin dyan, gamitin ulit natin dito. So to solve for this equation, we have the summation again. First, the FB. So the summation of FB, so wala naman tayo iba nakikita, no? Bakit? Meron ba tong y-axis? Meron ba tong y-axis? Okay? Meron ba yan? Sige, tingnan natin kung meron. So, tingnan natin. So, ang sabi, we have the vertical, so which is 100. So, this is 90. So, sine 90. That should be equals to 90. Sorry, hindi pala sa sine. So that will be equals to 100 cosine 90 to get the 0. Okay? Because our Cartesian plane start to cosine 0, cosine 90, cosine 180, cosine 270, and then 360. Okay? Therefore, if we have this, nagkaroon tayo dyan, that will be equals to cosine, so 100 cosine 90, and that will be equals to 0. Okay? Kaya po siya naging 0 at hindi na po siya kasama sa ating problem. Now, for this, we have the 100. So, wala na siya. Wala na rin to. Kaya matitira ay 200 Newton. So, next natin, yung horizontal. No? Ano ba siya? Negative. So, next natin ay horizontal. And that will be equals to 100 newtons minus 600 newtons. That will be equals to negative 500 newtons. So to get the R, so we have the square root of 200, 500. That will be equals to 538.52 newtons. So to get the distance, no, mag-summation ulit tayo. So pag magsa-summation tayo dito, ang lahat ng forces natin ay nasa line of action. And kapag ang lahat ng forces natin ay nasa line of action, wala siyang make-create na tinatawag nating moment. So this problem is undefined. Okay? So that's it. That's all for today. Thank you.